good things about this area is that you get the croissant van coming around about 8 o'clock each morning. Yeah, so we're at parking the camping cars in Honfleur, just as the croissant van goes by. It's a huge camping area. 60 plus vans on here, stretching all the way down there. There's your tariff, 24 hours, €12, and that's for 5 amp electricity and all your facilities, grey waste, black waste. You can stay up to 3 days, €36. You pay at that pay machine just there. It does have ANPR, so it does recognise you, and it is patrolled as well. Yesterday we saw the council wardens, if you like, coming round with 2 policemen, just checking that everybody had paid. But look at the location. Good morning.
Hello.
A beautiful sunny morning in Honfleur.
Better than yesterday's morning.
Yeah, not as windy today.
Or as cold.
Or as cold, yeah. So we've just left the van. Took Melly for a walk early this morning, and we're not going to stress her out by taking her into town.
No,
she doesn't like it.
When we walked last night, was she?
No, she weren't at all.
She was telling us she was turning back.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so we're just heading up there to Honfleur. We're going to have a little look around for a couple of hours, and then we'll go back and check on Melly.
We have been to Honfleur before, but it was before we were vloggers.
Yeah.
So
we'll show you just how beautiful this town is,
yeah,
on the banks of the River Seine in Normandy. That's roughly a 15-minute walk, isn't it, into Honfleur?
It's not even that, we've faffed about.
And we're just the edge of the old harbour you can see in the background, which is one of the things Honfleur is famous for. Dates back to the Middle Ages, and at that time it was one of the most important ports in northern France, being on the estuary of the River Seine, which opens up into the English Channel. It's also famous, if I just pan round a little bit, you can just see hidden behind that stone building, the church, which is what we're going to go up, and it's a wooden church, so we're going to have a look at that and see what it's like.
Yeah.
Another thing it's famous for. I think this is the wooden church here. It certainly looks like it. These bells are ringing for us as well. It is. It's got them wooden tiles on.
Right, but there is concrete as well. I assumed it were all.
Well, look, you see them?
Oh, I can see all this wooden
see how
structure.
it's all wood there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to have a concrete or a stone
To
base.
hold it up, I suppose. Yeah, obviously.
So the church is called St. Catherine's.
Looks like there might be a bit of a market going on.
Yeah, so it tells you a little bit about the square and the bell tower of the Church of St. Catherine. And that is a actual painting by Monet, who visited here regular. It was built in the 15th century at the end of the 100 Years' War. The original church had one nave,
Yeah.
the North Cape, opposite the bell tower. In 1496 work began on the second nave, and the church was further enlarged by 3 arches.
It's a tower of some
Yeah.
description.
I don't know if you can go up it, but we'll
Find out in a
go have a
minute.
look. We were just saying how nice it is wandering around the back streets, if you like.
Rather than following the masses.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get
I mean,
to
we'll
see some-
look at that later on, but you know, just really interesting buildings we've come across.
You can still see parts of the old road.
Yeah,
They've just tarmacked the middle, haven't they?
yep. Right, I was intrigued to find out what this tower is. So, my guess it was a no lighthouse. The lighthouse, known as the Fade Hospital,
Yeah.
built in cornstone, completed and lit for the first time on the 1st of June 1857.
And
It was never designed to show the entrance to the port of Honfleur, but aligning it with the Fateauville lighthouse, ships were directed on a course to the north of the dangerous Ratier sandbank.
let's just sit here.
Yeah, the little frogs and things.
Where?
Yeah,
Oh, I missed it.
yeah,
Is it where there's a plop?
yeah. You could hear them.
Yeah. Just like a painting by Monet.
Yeah, look, it's a little bird there, little
Oh yeah.
moor-hen or something like that. I don't know, I'm not an expert.
And then there's the swans on the edge.
Yeah.
Little bridge. What a pretty park. You could easily come to Honfleur and not see it.
Who is it?
It's Charles Baudelaire.
Yeah.
He was born in Paris and died in Paris, but he built a house here for his mother. And when we were walking up at the top in the back streets, there was a plaque up there that showed where the house had stood.
Right, okay. Who's this person then, Therese?
He's Johann Barthold John King. He was born in Holland and died in Grenoble, and he's a landscape artist who was a friend of Boudin and of Monet.
All right.
And he worked in Honfleur. He liked very much the cider and the good bread of Normandy.
Yes, quite agree. Do you know what it's actually called, this? I just
Park.
looked it up. It is a park, but it's called the Garden of Personalities. Jardin de Personality.
Ah, so that
So it has all the little statuettes.
To honour people that were
busts. That's what you call them.
that honour people that lived in Honfleur.
And and contributed to society in Honfleur, mainly painters.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful park.
Um,
Yeah, it's very peaceful. I love the bit up by the pond up there, by the way.
Yeah, do a bit of forest bathing in here, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
Without being disturbed. Or meditation. We could lay on the grass and listen to a meditation.
You could bother a lot of trees as well if you wanted.
You could hug as many trees as you wanted. I've just noticed over the far side of the park there's a few campers parked up.
Yeah, there might be day campers.
There might be.
But I definitely recommend this park.
Yeah.
So it's just on the...
It's on the edge of town, but it's not difficult to find.
It's about a 10-minute walk, that's all.
Yeah. And it's definitely worth, if it's a nice day, spending the time wandering around it, isn't it?
Yeah, from this side.
It's okay, because the sun's
sliding in the face.
Yeah, you don't want to be spoiling my beautiful, what do you call it, silhouette?
Yeah.
I am joking, but obviously.
Yeah, so up there is the house is where we walked down from.
Yeah, and that is where that artist built a house.
One of them
One of
houses
those
up there. Down this way.
I think so. I think we'll
head back towards town.
Towards the town.
This one looks like a boat race.
It does, in fact, there's a couple that run next to it. And in front. I wonder if that's something to do with the fisher people. Fishermen.
Let's go find out. Another personality had a passion for Honfleur. Definitely nothing to do with it.
He had an acting career in theatre and cinema and cabaret. So probably known well by French people, but not so well by up as a stroll through the boat-shaped garden.
So we came in here.
It is, from
Rested there.
We came kind of along this way and then up here, because these are some of the boat-shaped
they are boat-shaped
ones that we looked at.
Yeah.
And then we've just seen this just
by the bandstand.
over there, by the bandstand, and we're just heading this way out. That's towards the towards the.
And there's a list of the busts.
We haven't seen all of those. There is one for Claude Monet, look, and we didn't see it.
No, we didn't.
If we'd have crossed over the little bridge, that's where he was. I stood on that flipping bridge and we never went to the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice how they've done all these edges in boat shapes.
Yeah. And they've built, they've planted some trees in to represent people, like ginkgo biloba.
Well, that was a lovely hour spent, wasn't it, Trace?
Really, really lovely. I mean, we only just kind of wandered down the path to look at the harbour. Well, the main harbour.
This park is definitely worth a walk out. I think we said earlier on. It's so nice. Yeah, we're blessed. It's a beautiful sunny day today.
We might not have had the same impression yesterday when it was cold and windy and grey.
Or the day before when it was just grey.
Yeah. So, but on a day like today, it's absolutely beautiful. Yep,
so we're heading down to town now and have a quick look back through there and
maybe pick some fresh bread up for lunch.
Yep, then back to see Melly in the motorhome.
Because we need to pay for the parking for another 24 hours.
We do, yeah. We made it down to the old port after our circular walk up into the town above and or the district above, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And through the park. So we're down at the old port. Look how beautiful it is. These old buildings here. It's hard to believe some of these have been here since the 15th century.
Do you think they built up rather than out? until they got to a certain height with them, and then thought, right, we're going to have to build beyond.
Probably, yeah. But they're built in a certain style, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
At the time.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be, well, I was going to say it'd be lovely to go inside one, but we've eaten in a restaurant at the other end of the harbour, and the toilets are inside one of these buildings, so you get a little peek of what they're like. You have to go up the little wooden steps.
Yep.
So that would be quite good to see.
Take a walk down here.
Yeah.
He's coming up to my favourite statue or sculpture. Do you remember this, Trace?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I've forgotten it, but now I do remember it.
Yeah. Kind of plays with your mind a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah. Maybe we'll take one back.
Maybe we will.
As a memory. They've got some of Derville there, look.
No, we're looking.
There. There, look.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Nice smell around here.
Oh, I think it's this shop.
Is it the stones that's the ceramic?
They do actually smell of it, but that's what you buy the stone and you put the oil in it to give the aroma. Which
Might consider getting some of them later on.
yeah, I think so. Every time I come to France, I say I'm going to get one of these French coats with the stripy inside, and I never do. Take a picture.
There you are.
Got myself a mate.
She's found herself a new man.
It's just my height.
Well, it's taller than me now.
I think that's a lot of it.
It smiles a bit more than me.
Yeah, it does. What they've got on tap in it.
Yep, it is, yeah.
So there's Stella, Hogarten, Leffe.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. No. Everybody?
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have
Beer?
Beer for me.
Stella, lèvres blonde, lèvres ruby, lèvres brune, Hogarden blanche.
Is that the French one?
Hogarten?
Hogarden?
Is
Yeah,
French?
small beer, no French.
No French.
No beer French.
No beer French.
Yeah.
I will try. Is the Hogarden strong or is it?
Hogarden, no strong.
No strong.
No.
Can I have one of those, please?
Yeah, one glass. Small beer, big beer.
Small beer.
Small. Okay.
Small beer.
For you, ladies.
Rosé wine, Provence rosé.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Allez, un rosé de Provence et une Hogarden. Okay.
Yes. Oui.
Perfect.